Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patience. If you're stopping for the very first time, you're so welcome. Welcome to my returning subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're yet to do so. Let's get into today's own. It's a very long one this week. It has been a back and forth thing between Churchill and Rosy. Is it Rosy Murray or Rosy Mura? Like, I don't know how to pronounce that name. So you guys know that Rosy recently came out with, even though it wasn't posted on her page, like this divorce paper flying all around the internet that she has filed for divorce from her husband, Churchill, Churchill, which used to be Tonto Dike's husband. So it's been a very long one. Ever since Tonto Dike made amends with the husband, the ex-husband, it has been a battle between Murray. I don't know, Rosy Murray, if she has been fighting herself or fighting Tonto or fighting Churchill. So when that divorce paper came out online, Churchill came out with his own. Let me read what he came out with. So, I don't know, I'll try and merge this. Okay, I'll try to put it here, if I can. So, Instablog Ninja posted this. According to Churchill, I was never married to Rosy Mura. She never stood by me. Olakule Churchill debunks divorce claims by his ex. So let me read in full. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the full one. Let me see. Okay, yeah, there's more. So, false divorce claims and public misinformation. Let me address this directly. The reports circulating online about a supposed divorce between myself and Rosalind Mura are completely false. There is no truth to them, and they should be treated as such. Okay. There was no legally recognized marriage. There was no church wedding and no court wedding. What took place was an introduction. Therefore, the idea of a divorce is baseless from the outset. Okay, man. I really don't know what to say. Like, the way they came out, I thought they actually did, even though there was no post about a white wedding or a court wedding, but there was a post that I thought a traditional marriage took place. What is going on? Rosy, you have to come and tell us what actually happened between you and Churchill. Was it an actual traditional marriage or just an introduction? Let me go back to the post because I can't really grab. Let me go back to the post. Let me read that again. There was no legally recognized marriage. There was no church wedding and no court wedding. What took place was an introduction. Therefore, the idea of a divorce is baseless from the outset. This is actually a disgrace. Like, Rosy, what happened? What happened to you, Rosy? One thing about this Olakule Churchill, I'm not going to say I like him as a human being. Like, what did these these women see in him? The first one, the first wife, he got a daughter. The second one, which was Tonto. Tonto came out crying to the public, just telling us what she went through. She went through in the hands of Churchill. As if that was not enough, Rosy again. So it's actually a long one. Let me continue with what he said. False divorce. Apropos is not easy. False divorce claims and public misinformation. Let me address this directly. Beyond that, any legitimate legal process requires that all parties be formally served and given the opportunity to respond. I was never served, so I ask a simple question. What exactly is being presented to the public and how was it obtained? This is a big question. Rosy is talking to you directly, so come and answer. I am 100% sure that individuals without proper experience in the media space are advising Rosy. Oh, he actually called the name. Advising Rosy incorrectly alongside legal practitioners who operate under a under a mango tree without due process and claim to produce divorce documents within 24 hours. Churchill, the way he wrote this, as if this guy actually went to school. Let's go ahead. Let's go on and continue with. Okay. Looking at all alleged hearing and judgment dates, I am left asking, is this even possible in Nigeria? The question is to Rosy, not the public. At times, it is necessary to allow a man handle his responsibilities without interference, most especially when you were carried along. This is part of his role and duty. Entering a relationship with a man who already has a child and existing issues with the child's mother requires understanding that such matters are between the two parties involved. If Tonto offended anyone, it should be me alone. And if I offended anyone, it should be Tonto. However, we have both chosen to forgive each other. I believe she has changed and is now in a better place. Okay, man. Tonto wronged me, and whatever existed between us was ours to resolve. No one confronted her or fought that battle on my behalf. This one is a very strong one. I do not agree with the narrative that Rosy stood by me in a way that should now be exaggerated. While I acknowledge that she faced public criticism, it is important to state that if she had not been there, someone else would have occupied that position in my life. Okay, side chicks, please, you guys, side chicks, come and hear this one. Issues within my relationship should have been left for me to address, including defending her publicly when necessary. This guy's, man. There's another one here. Let me zoom and, okay, I can't see properly. My eyes are. So, Mrs. Roslyn Ufoma, either she has an Urobo blood or an Isoko blood. For someone to bear this name, Ufoma, hence the traditional outfit, the Niger Delta traditional outfit. Ufoma, you guys know the meaning of Ufoma. Ufoma means peace. And in this relationship, I don't think Rosy has ever experienced peace. It has been back forth. It's either she's fighting online in-laws or she's trying to defend her relationship with Churchill. Like this. Okay, I think this is the divorce. What is it called? The divorce paper that has been flying online. Oh my God, this is... I'm not going to say I feel sorry for Rosy. Let me bring Churchill into this first. What I know is that Churchill got married the first time. It wasn't successful. He moved to Tonto. I'm sure he must have told her a lot of lies. And Tonto discovered who Churchill actually is. He moved to Rosy Mura. Like, Churchill is not a good person. For him to just move, regardless of the situation, not defending the previous woman and going into a second relationship, not formally divorcing from the first and moving to the second one. The same thing happened. He hopped from Tonto to Rosy Mura. I don't know who the fourth person is going to be. But one thing I will say is that all those side chickens clocking their heads towards married men, you guys should come take a seat and listen. It is not going to end well. Churchill, if I may say, does not have, like, he doesn't have, well, I say, it's not that kind of person that will go into a relationship and make sure it works out for the both of them, regardless of what is going on. He's not ready to defend you. And I think Tonto should not open her arms and welcome this Churchill back into her life, because it's not going to work well. It's not going to end well. He is not a good person. Tonto, move on. Do not welcome him back, regardless that you have your child for him. There are better people out there that will take you serious, that will respect you for the kind of person you are. Churchill is not a good person. Move on, Tonto. Move on. And Rosy Mura, I hope you've learned your lesson. All the defense, becoming Voltron for a man, thinking that he cannot come out to speak for himself. Now see the way he came out. He did not defend you one day. See the way he threw you under the bus. In short, under a trailer, or should we say under a moving train. He did not defend you in any way. You have been busy defending this man, making sure this marriage lasts, and see the way he threw you under the bus. Olakunle Churchill is not a good person. And even though the red flags are there, that people will see what he has done, what he did to his first wife, what he did to Tonto Dike, and what he has done to Rosy Mura right now, there are other women that will be lining up just to have a piece of the cake. And good luck to whoever is going to pick up from where Rosy Mura stopped. One thing I know for sure is that Rosy Ufoma, which means peace, she never found peace in that marriage. She's always defending him, and see where Churchill took her to. Anyway, if you're here to subscribe to my channel, don't forget, please move me to 1,000 subscribers. I know you guys can. And if you don't mind sharing my video to those that you think will like my video, please help me and move my video forward. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye-bye.